What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. I am your host, The Wandering Grail, and today I've got a fun little video to share with you guys. Now, this is somewhat of a follow-up to my previous video about black voices in the history of science fiction. While doing the research for that video, I came across many works of speculative fiction by black authors that I did not get a chance to mention. However, I still believe that they were worth mentioning. Here are just a few stories that I came across that I found interesting, some of which I have read before, some of which I certainly plan on reading now. So, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and get into the video. Kicking things off with the first entry on our list, we have Dawn by Octavia E. Butler. This is the first book in her Xenogenesis trilogy. The story takes place after the fall of Earth due to a nuclear apocalypse. It follows the character Lilith, who wakes up aboard a strange alien spacecraft to a race of highly advanced entities who claim to be humanity's last hope for salvation. This story explores themes of power, identity, and in classic science fiction tradition, it also explores what it means to be human. If you're the type of person that prefers your science fiction to be deep and introspective, this will be the work for you. Now, coming in at number 2 on our list, we have Midnight Robber by Nalo Hopkinson. This unique story draws from cultural elements all across the African diaspora, from the Caribbean to the Americas. Set across two worlds, one a highly advanced civilization, and the other a desolate, alternate dimension to which criminals are exiled. The story follows a young woman named Tantan, a reluctant hero who takes up the persona of the legendary Midnight Robber in order to cope with the trauma she's been dealt throughout her life. This story is a very refreshing take on the genre. It blends a lush literary voice with very familiar genre tropes, even though they do have a new twist on them within the story, making for a truly unique reading experience. Next at number 3, we have The Ballad of Black Tom by Victor Laval. The Ballad of Black Tom is a reimagining, or should I say, a reframing of a Lovecraft story called The Horror at Red Hook. By choosing to tell this story from the perspective of a marginalized group, Laval inverts the traditional framing of a Lovecraftian narrative. Set in the 1920s Harlem, this novella is in part homage and in part criticism of Lovecraft's body of work. It's eerie, it's powerful, and most of all, it's a great time in under 150 pages. At number 4, we have Binti by Nydia Okorafor. Binti is the first of her people to be accepted to the galaxy's top university. However, while on her journey through space, things take a dramatic turn. Nydia Okorafor weaves an intricate tale steeped in African culture. It is a narrative of self-discovery filled with beautiful and poetic language and imagery that is definitely worth a read by any fan of science fiction. Now, last but not least, we have The Black God's Drum by Jelly Clark. This novel is set in an alternate version of New Orleans. African gods walk alongside mortals, and a young girl holds the power of divinity within her. With an interesting blend of steampunk and African mythology and culture, The Black God's Drum is a refreshing take on a very popular subgenre. Perhaps one of the story's strongest aspects is its rich and almost seamless world building. Well, let me know in the comments down below if you guys have read any of these books, if you're interested in reading any of these books, or just in general if you have any thoughts on the video. Well, that's all I have for you today, guys. Please be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you like the video, share with your friends, and remember to come back next time for more stories with The Wandering